Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, interleague. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason,
this one's fair down the line and left, and it's going to be extra bases, and that's a leadoff double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Rob Refsnyder. Out towards left center. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. And he's in safely at third with one out. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Rafael Devers in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Runner on at third, one gone. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-0. Popped in the air, left field. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 1-0.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
Now batting Tristan Casas. Luzardo, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and that's ball 2.
2-0.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Corrals it, and that is that. So they get 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, no one left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Phillies coming up. Back here in Philadelphia, and on the hill in this one, Tanner Houck. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Trey Turner, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Turner with a homer in his last game. The shortstop takes the ball. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Right through there for a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer. And he hit the ball on the screws. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
This is Bryson Stott. Turner runs. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Houck checks the runner, and Turner's back in. Tying run in scoring position here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Strike 3, got him with the sweeper. Tony Ruiz stands in for the Phillies.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Owns a 10-game hitting streak right now, and this is where it starts to get fun.
Ruiz matched a homer in his last game.
That's ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
On the ground right side, and foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Runner at second here, 1 gone. That's a ball, went with the sweeper. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
2 on, 1 out. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Kyle Schwarber.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Turner at second. Ruiz at first. 1 gone. Not close, and it deflects away. Save. And now second and third with 1 gone. And 2 in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch.
Got to take advantage of this opportunity now because of the wild pitch. They've got 2 runners in scoring position. Good time for the hitter to lock in, put the ball in play hard somewhere.
Two on, 1 out. Ground ball to the right side. Steps on first for the out. Here comes Bryce Harper.
How many times have we seen an early at-bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here.
To the right side. Handles, throws to first. Harper retire. They limit the damage here. A run, a hit, and a man left. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. All tied 1-1. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Alex Bregman.
Second baseman, Alex Bregman.
Inside,
Nope,
just
inside.
missed. Next pitch is outside. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting.
Bregman runs. And there's a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Fought off foul. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Romy Gonzalez up next for the Red Sox. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Not even close there. And that's ball 1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one missed.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Stop. Off balance speed. There's one. A double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Down to the bottom of the second. All tied 1-1. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now it's going to be Alec Bohm. And that's outside. Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 balls, 1 strike.
and it's caught for the out. JT Realmuto steps in. Out to short, Gonzalez. Sends it across to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Batting 8th, left fielder, Max Kepler.
Now batting Max Kepler.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And that one clips the corner.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That one misses. 1-1. And downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 3. Stays alive. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Two outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. 3-2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. So digging in, Johan Rojas.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
To the left side, but it is well foul. Outside low, and it's a ball and a strike. Kepler off of first with 2 away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We played 2 full, all tied 1-1. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Luzardo back to work. Up and in, and it's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Left field, way back there. That's back. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Definitely didn't get all of that one, but man, the wind almost pushed it over the fence and left.
Showdown Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
High fly ball, right field. He makes the grab, 2 away now.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over. Now batting Jarren Duran. Short hop liner, handled it short. Nicely done for the out. Down in order go the Red Sox. Score remains tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Here's Turner now. Late with the swing there.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And now Bryson Stott. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Stott tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he went, says Dave Lawrence. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and this one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
He was all over that one. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
So up next, Tony Ruiz. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. And that misses. And that is ball 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a nod. Headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Schwarber batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Next offering is down low. Ruiz leads off first with 1 away. Not close with that one. The count now 2-2. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound. But, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this. But he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Harper, batting with one down, takes a strike. Inside. And the count even 1-1. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the last half of the third. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. Home run number 20 on the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Now it's going to be Alec Bohm. He's 0 for 1. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
On the ground to short, Gonzalez. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
And now it is JT Realmuto. And that's in there at the knees. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Boots it, and no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Tanner Houck will depart, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Lucas Giolito.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
First and second, 1 out. Max Kepler at the plate. Walked his first time. That misses. 1-0.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
Two on, 1 out. That one fouled off. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit out of the right center. 1 run is in. Not in time. He's safe. It's 7-1.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
Man at second with 1 away. And digging in for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. Struck out swinging his first time.
Right through there for a strike.
Man at second. Pulls that one foul. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one misses. And the count 1-2. The other way, Casas. The flip to the pitcher covering. They get him, but it was pretty close. Trey Turner at the plate. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. The shortstop takes the ball. That's down and in. Up the middle, Gonzalez on the run, sends it over to first. What a play, inning over. So in the end, 10 come to the plate, 6 of them come around to score. On to inning number 4. It's the Phillies 7 and the Red Sox 1. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
I'll be on top, never losing. So down on my knees, I'll be back on my feet. I am a queen, it's time to be seated. My head's a crown, feeling so powerful, it doesn't compete. Picture perfect, this is style I'm a keep.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Headed towards the corner. And that's a fair ball.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael.
Now it's Devers at the plate. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. And Devers hits that one. Rojas holds it in on the run.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. First time up was a pop out. Outside. Ball 1. Casas in his 3rd season, 25 years old. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games.
Ball 2.
And that's a little bit high. Man at first, 1 away. And another ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Next pitch in for a strike. And the count is 3-1. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And it's gone. That one felt good. Home run number 15 on the year. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 7-3.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
1 out, bases empty. Next to hit, Alex Bregman. And first offering is fouled off. One out, bases empty. Left field, Kepler. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Wong at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
This one in the air, right field, Ruiz. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. John Shelby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Bryson Stott. Right down the chute, and it's 0-1.
Well, these Phillies putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the 3rd, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
Nabs it, and there's 1 away. So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate, but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Tony Ruiz. A walk, and he's also singled. And that one is lifted in the air. Abreu on the move. Makes the grab. 2 down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He has, as they like to say.
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And gone! A shot to the opposite field. His 29th of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 8-3.
That's some Schwarber power for you right there. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it off, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So here is Bryce Harper. climb the ladder with that fastball. 0-1. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. Popped up. Bregman settles under it. Makes the grab, and that is that. The Phillies add another on this solo homer. It's now 8-3. Back after this on the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. First pitch just misses. Swing and a miss, strike one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And there's the strike. And now it's even up.
2 strikes.
And that just misses. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there, 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Foul ball still 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Here's a 1-2. And delivers outside. Next offering upstairs. One down, base is empty. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Boom, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder, Cedar.
And now the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela, flied to right his first time. There's the strike.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Goes down looking. 1-2-3 go the Red Sox. Can't chip away at an 8-3 deficit. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. Backed off the plate that time. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Just missed.
That's a ball.
The count 2-1. And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one just misses. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Here's the left fielder, Max Kepler. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And it's now first and second to start the inning.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. First and second, no outs. Johan Rojas getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Line drive, caught. Race to the bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Turner, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Last half of inning number 5. The shortstop takes the ball. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. Ground ball left side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Just ahead of the throw, he scores, and it's 9-3. So first and second with 1 gone, and digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott, 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. You know, we talk so much about how guys prepare for a start. For Giolito, one of the things that's really cool, he actually uses scouting reports and then plays MLB The Show to execute how he's going to go about attacking hitters. The 1-0. Just missed. So the night before his start, he effectively goes over the lineup he anticipates he's going to face and plays the game. So he goes through an entire opposing lineup on MLB The Show, utilizing his own scouting report the team provided. And that'll load the bases.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boog. Were we supposed to bring something?
Singy, I think just our presence is the present. And now the right fielder, Tony Ruiz. He's a guy who does it all. Hit on the ground, might be 2. The throw to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Lucas Giolito will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Walker Buehler will take over here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Kyle Schwarber. He's already homered in this game. Ball one there. Buehler turns, kicks, fires.
2 balls, no
Squirts
strikes.
away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Two on, 2 outs.
That's ball 3.
Bryce Harper would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Strike one. Next offering is fouled back. In the air, right side, Abreu. He's there. He's got it. And that's the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. 5 innings complete. It's the Phillies 10 and the Red Sox 3. Back at Citizens Bank Park, top of the 6th inning. Stepping in, Jarren Duran. Luzardo back to work. And that is out of play.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Zips it across. 1 up, 1 down.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Next is the designated hitter, Rob Refsnyder. 1 for 2.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And that's down and away. And it's fouled away. And that one way outside. And it's 2-1. The Red Sox with a lot of ground to make up. And we're the top half of the 6th. That one fouled hard the other way. One down, base is empty. In the air, left field, Kepler gets under it, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Rafael Devers. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Pitch misses inside. And the count is 1-1. 2 outs, base is empty. is cut on and missed. And it's 1-2.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Nothing doing for Boston. Not what they were looking for. It's 10-3. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 6th inning. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Activity in the bullpen. Liam Hendricks, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Winkowski getting loose as well. Next pitch misses way outside. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Just misses with that one.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not. Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Bohm stands in now and watches strike one.
I got a ball,
in the dirt, but kept close. And now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Runner at second, nobody out. Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming home. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's now 11-3.
Comes through with the RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
It'll bring up JT Realmuto. That one's upstairs. Ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
One on, nobody out. A run in here in the bottom of the 6th.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Bregman for one.
He's out.
Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
2 outs, base is empty. Max Kepler stands in for the Phillies. Well struck right field. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The throw into second, and he's out.
He's out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
I'm in my zone now. Money don't slow down. I'm grown now. Yeah, I'm on now. I'm dropping the top. I'm skirting off. I'm in a foreign now. Magic City, bringing
That's a strike. 0-1. In the air, right field. Ruiz hauls it in, and there's one away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Bregman takes downstairs. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Check swing, no appeal. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a ball.
3.
Swing and a foul straight back. Three-two. Draws the walk there.
First base.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
Man at first, Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Tanner Banks, the left-hander, up and throwing. Ross also getting ready. And that's too high.
1-1.
Just
that ball went
missed.
out.
Right through there for a strike. Bregman at first, one gone. And it remains 2-2. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jesus Luzardo departs. Pretty good effort, and he exits with a lead. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. Joe Ross gets the call from the pen.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Romy Gonzalez up next for the Red Sox. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Fouled off left side. 1 out. Runners at first and second. On the ground. Stop. Over to Turner for 1. Now he launches a throw over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there. Wilyer Abreu will hit next. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. That's in there. Strike one.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
In the air, left field, down the line. Snags it on the run. And that is that. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Phillies 11 and the Red Sox 4. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Rafaela makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey.
Here's Trey Turner.
Some things we show. It's just some places we go. It's just some whips we roll.
Swinging a foul out of play. The Phils up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one the other way. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. The tag out.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
Two down, base is empty. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. That one lifted to left. Duran sizes this one up, hauls it in to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Phillies 11 and the Red Sox 4.
Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a brew. I'm lessons, I'm written, law, thoughts, food. More than when I was school.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Just missed. And another ball. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Ruiz makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That one catches the zone. It's 0-1. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter, because off the bat, he thinks this ball is going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Rob Refsnyder up next for the Red Sox.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. And foul ball.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. On its way to the corner, And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. And that's outside. Ball 2. And that one missing low.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And that one ripped to left. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
Just a great at-bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
And here is Devers. And that one is inside. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. The run comes in from second. It's 11-5.
Well done. Drives in the run. Punched that one down the line for extra bases, and that was an excellent job going with the pitch on the outside. Got his bat on plane and just drove it.
So a man aboard. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. That one finds the corner. Strike one. Man on second, 2 down. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
One ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Phillies 11 and the Red Sox 5. Taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season.
Right fielder, number 17.
Walker Buehler will go back to work, and that's in the dirt. And another ball.
No strike.
Now
Ball
3-0. That one misses.
That's ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
And now the DH, Kyle Schwarber. He's already homered here in this one. And that one clips the corner.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Buehler fires. Foul ball there. Ruiz gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
And now here is Harper. There's the strike. Outside with a breaking ball. Right through there for a strike. And a ball evens the count. On the ground, 2 ball. And he can't come up with it. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Ball 1, no strikes. There's a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is outside.
2 strikes.
In the dirt. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Two outs. Set down on strikes. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're up big, however. It's 11-5. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jordan Romano.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Bregman in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And another ball.
2-0.
Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. And they get Bregman for the out.
Now batting, catcher Connor Wong.
Connor Wong digs in now. Foul ball. The Red Sox with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the 9th. Next offering is in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Tanner Banks, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Phillips also throwing. Swing and a miss. Now only 1 out remaining.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Swung on, belted. Rojas going back on this one. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies take this one in a blowout.
Every night they come to play, and they've racked up a really impressive win streak to this point. To win this many games in a row, you have to be at least a little lucky, but more than that, you have to execute. We're seeing that from them right now.
11-5, your final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm